So this video is not going to be another how to create animated Bible stories. Okay, what I'm going to be doing in this video, guys, is giving you the easiest way to create this kind of stories which you are seeing right here. Okay, this kind of videos are getting massive views every single day. Right here you can see 3 months ago this person has gotten 1.2 million views. Okay, and this person has gotten 900 and something k views. Right, this is another one here 3 months ago, and this person has gotten 3.4 million views, which is massive, and the RPM for this niche is massive. So at the end of this video, you should be able to create engaging stories to hook audience, okay, to watch your video to the very end. So that's what we are going to be fixing in this video, and I'll also give you a perfect prompt to generate quality scripts, how to generate consistent characters, and the best AI image generator for this kind of story. So make sure you stick around till the end of this video. So I'm not going to be wasting your time in this video, guys. Let's dive straight to the video. Alright, so the first thing to do is generating a perfect script, and we are going to be using ChatGPT. Don't forget we have other script generators like Grok and the rest of them, but here we're going to be making use of ChatGPT. Now the first thing to do is getting a perfect script, and right here this is what I wrote for ChatGPT. I said I want you to act as a professional prompt engineer. Okay, you are okay. Even if I made a mistake right here, okay, it was able to understand the input. Okay, so here I'm trying to say that I want this AI to generate 3 scenes of Bible story with serious hook, which is very important, okay, to keep viewers watching without clicking away. You will include image prompt for consistency. Do you understand? Now before the end of this video, you will discover why I'm including the image prompt, so keep watching. Let's go straight to the most important thing right here. Okay, I was having good conversation. Okay, just before I dive in, okay, I needed to understand everything. You can see I keep asking questions, giving inputs, okay, till we get to the very end, and this is it. We got it. Okay, this is a script. Now I want you to pay attention to this, okay, which is the most important thing. Now if you are writing a script, make sure the very first 5 seconds should be able to retain your audience. Okay, if people watch and the first thing they are seeing once upon a time, oh my god, they will just click away. Okay, so you should be able to come up with something unique. So you can see right here, this is the very first scene 1, the accusation. So I don't just want to start with Potiphar's wife trying to make a move on Joseph, rather I want to twist the story, okay, adding more suspense. Now this is it. So you can see purpose, shock opening to hook the audience before flash. Okay, I want to use a kind of narration. Okay, I'm using narration, so I'll be using flashback. So this is it. Camera plus scene direction plus voiceover script. Now we go. So this is the camera angles right here. Slow fading, close-up shot of Joseph sitting on the cold ground in an ancient Egyptian prison. Dim light from a small window hits his face. He is weak, bruised, but calm. Now this is what I wanted to pay attention to. Now this is it. You can see the voiceover right here, which is sometimes the road to destiny does not begin in the palace but in the prison cell. Now if you are coming across this story, you should be able to watch this video now based on how I'm starting the script, instead of starting with once upon a time Joseph did this, Joseph did that. So I'm giving you this. Sometimes the road to destiny does not begin in the palace but in the prison cell. Now this is what you're going to pay attention to, because don't forget I asked ChatGPT to give me the camera direction and the rest of all this now. And the second thing, right, which is a camera 2. So yeah, ChatGPT say camera pans slowly across iron chains, sound of metal. Okay, you know that kind of stories. Cool background music is playing and different shot is coming in, and the voiceover will coming again. He was faithful, he was loyal, he did everything right, yet he was betrayed. If you want me to give you the prompt which I use for this, okay, let me know in the comment section of this video and I'll give you a direction on how to get this. Okay, so right here we have gotten our script ready. Now the next thing is generating the images for this story. Okay, so this is what I did. Okay, I asked ChatGPT to give me image prompt, okay, for this. So this is my image prompt 1, which is Joseph in the prison. Right, you can see I have all the prompts ready here, which is image 1. Now the 2 is a guard taking Joseph, and here I have the image which is a title mode. Now let's go ahead and explore this. So I will move over to Leonardo AI. Now don't forget there are lots of AI tools which you can actually use for this, not just Leonardo AI, but there's a reason why I actually love using Leonardo AI. Meanwhile, there are others which are far better than Leonardo, but right in this video we're going to be using Leonardo AI. So here I'll click on image. So you can see here I've already generated my images which I'm going to be using for this. So like I said, I will drop the prompt. If you need the prompt which I use for this, let me know in the comment section and I'll send you the prompts. If you observe right here, this is a medium shot which accumulates the prison guard and Joseph right here. So you can see this is the prompt I actually use for this. Okay, don't forget, like I said, if you need this prompt, let me know in the comment section of this video. This is the prompt which I use for this. Okay, and I also have here the close-up shot. This is Joseph on a very close-up shot, so you can see this is super nice for this kind of stories. Okay, this is a close-up shot of Joseph. So to generate your image right here, all you need to do is to come over to this. So I'll move to another account because I've exceeded my free credits right here. So let's move over to the next account. All right, so here I'll just paste my prompt right here, which I've already organized, and here we go. And the next thing right here is the style. Okay, you can choose either cinematic, creative, so I'll just leave it at dynamic. And the next thing right here is the generation mode. So since we are on the free version, I'll leave it at fast. Okay, and the next thing is the image dimensions. Since we are generating pictures for YouTube size, so I'll just click on 16:9. And the next thing right here is the numbers of images which you want to generate per generation, so I'll just leave it at 4. Okay, the next thing should remain same right here. Okay, so I'll click on generate. All right, so this is what I got. You can see from the very first one is still is nothing changes. Now let me give you these secrets if you want to maintain character consistency. Now you can see from this prompt right here, all you need to do, if you are changing the shot, maybe from this close-up shot to a wide shot, all you need to do is to make sure all the details are here, like for example the age, the kind of clothes he's putting on, his height, every damn thing. So the only thing you need to be changing is the direction or the action, and with this you should be able to generate consistent image. So you can see this is it, right? So you can choose any one of your choice. Like I love this. Okay, so you go ahead and download your image, and we are done with generating our image. Now the next step is animating this. To do that, we are going to be using this AI called Hailuo AI. Okay, so let me go back to the home page. All right, so this is the home page. You can see how it looks like. Now take note, if you are creating your account for the first time right here, this is what you'll be given 100 credits. So I'll click on video because we are here to generate our videos, and here you can see here they say drop and drop, paste, click to upload. So here we'll be uploading our image which we want to generate. So you can see at the top right here they have your image to video, text to video, and subject reference. So we are on the image to video, so I'll just click here to upload my picture, and I'll select my image. Okay, so here we go. Now you can, if you observe right here, they have here the start. Let me cancel this so that you see what I mean. You can see here they have here the start and the end. Now you can always choose two images right here, meaning you want to start from this particular angle to this particular angle. I hope you understand that. But here I'll just upload my image. So here you can see they say you can enhance camera movement by inputting natural languages or inserting instructions. So here I'll just type slow fade in. Okay, I think I'll just use that. Okay, so you can always include whatever you want here. That is what I want to include in this particular video. So the next thing right here, you can see they have here the model, so you can choose any model of your choice right here. So I will just leave it at the Hailuo 02. And the next thing right here is a quantity. Now take a look at this. If I increase this to 2, I'll be charged 50 credit per generation, so I'll just leave it at 1. And the next thing right here is the size, the duration. So you can see right here you can choose either the 512p or the D, so I'll just leave it as this. And the next thing right here is the duration. So since we are on the free version, I will leave it at 6 seconds, and boom, I'll go ahead and generate this. So this is, I'll click on here, this spot. So let's wait for our video to be ready. So this is, you can see optimizing prompts in progress. So let's wait for this. All right, so if you observe right here, there's a watermark right here. Okay, so I'll show you how to remove this in this video. Now another thing you can observe, if you observe right here, there is nothing like camera movement. So if your first result doesn't come out perfectly, you can always redo this. So this is actually not perfect. Okay, so you can always redo this till you get your best result. And don't forget, your description right here always matter. Okay, so whatever you give this AI is what you get in return. Okay, so always include all the necessary details right here just to get a perfect result. So I'll just download this, and that is it. All right, so the next step is adding voiceover to this. So to do that, I'll be using Clipchamp. Okay, Clipchamp is actually free. Okay, you're not paying a dime right here. So to do that, I'll click on text to speech. You can see that, and this is it. You can see it to load to this interface. So click on text to speech again. right? Then paste your prompts right here. So I'll just paste this. Sometimes the road to destiny does not begin in the palace. Okay, so the next thing is selecting the voices which you want to use right here. So I'll just click down right here. So now just look for any voice that is perfect enough for you. So I'll just look for this voice. Hello. Okay, this is a female voice. I just want to show us something right here. So another thing, you can see the advanced. Okay, so you can increase your pace right here, how fast you want this to be. Okay, so if I increase this simply means my voiceover will sound faster, so I'll just leave it as neutral. You can also change the vocal pitch right here, either low, medium, high, or so I'll just leave it at medium. Okay, so let's preview this.
Sometimes the road to destiny does not begin in the palace, but in a prison cell.
Okay, so this is not good enough for this kind of voiceover, so let's look for a male voice. Okay, and I'll preview again.
Sometimes the road to destiny does not begin in the palace, but in a prison cell.
Alright, so this is pretty good. Okay, you are not paying a dime for this. Okay, so the next thing, I'll save this and I'll go to export, then choose this because we are on the free version. Okay, so I will just use a 1080p. Okay, so this is it, and I will rename my audio J. Okay, just that, and you can see it's actually exporting, and boom, our voiceover is ready. Now the next thing is adding everything together, which is the final stage in this video, the editing. So let's go there. So here we are going to be using Adobe Premiere Pro. You can always use any software or app of your choice. Okay, you can use CapCut for beginners, InShot, in fact anyone you are just familiar with. So I am familiar with Adobe Premiere Pro. So what I need to do right here is to drag and drop my video. Okay, then I'll scale. Don't forget we have a watermark right here, so I'll just scale this out. Right, so that is it. Meanwhile, you can always do that with a free AI tool. Okay, so I'll just drop it in the comment section of this video. Okay, that will help you remove the watermark instantly. Okay, so the next thing is adding my voiceover. So this is it. I'll just drag and drop my voiceover right here. So let's preview this.
Sometimes the road to destiny does not begin in the palace, but a prison cell.
Alright, so I will just increase the volume and then add a voice, add a background music. So just look for something very soft and make sure the background music doesn't overshadow the voiceover. Okay, just for you to have clear video sound. Okay, so now let's preview this.
Sometimes the road to destiny does not begin in the palace, but in a prison cell.
Alright, so this takes us to the end of this video, and don't forget, use ChatGPT for scripting, and your prompt should be your very first thing. Okay, you have to make use of good prompts. Having a good output should come from your prompt. Okay, have a good generate good pictures, and you are good to go. Just keep using these steps. Meanwhile, there are other AI tools which you can use to animate your images, okay, free of charge. So if you want me to do video about them one by one, drop it in the comment section of this video and we'll do a separate video about that. Okay, so thank you for watching this video to this very moment, and if you found value in this video, guys, kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my valuable content. And before I forget, if you need the prompt which I use for this, drop it in the comment section of this video and I'll provide it. Thank you and see you in my next video.